The Gina and Matty podcast.
A couple of weeks ago, the old studio line rang, and as I said earlier, normally not allowed to answer the phones.
But you had to because Loz was out.
Loz was busy, and I was like, oh my gosh, how does it even work? And I'm pressing 1,000 buttons, and I got an anonymous call from someone telling me what had happened to Dan from Tawoon Bay. And Dan has come into the studio. Morning, Dan.
How are you guys?
Morning.
Dan, can you talk us through where you were and what happened? So let's start at the beginning. Why were you where you were?
So we're in Gosford with my wife. She was just about to have a baby.
Yep. And you're in the hospital?
Yeah, in the hospital, the birthing suite.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was like literally happening at that moment?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she was going through labour for about a day before it all happened. And yeah, so...
And then so you're there, you're holding your wife's hand. She's going through like one of the most special moments of your life. This is your second one. We can see the little bubby here with Ashley now.
Cute.
So like one of the most precious, special things that can happen. You're there being support, you know. You can be screamed at, you can be yelled at,
Totally.
punched, whatever. It's happening, and then you look out the window.
Yeah, so look out the window. I parked my car intentionally there so I could see it and look out the window, and there's two guys going through my toolboxes. Took all my power tools and stuff.
No.
And,
So have you got one of those, is it a work ute that has
with a tray with two toolboxes.
Two boxes on the side, and then they've popped it open?
Yeah, it was funny though because Ashley got the epidural and sort of come back to normality and said, "Oh, how's your car going?" And I looked out the window and that's what I seen. So
it was Ashley that clued you
told
onto
me.
it.
I didn't care about the car. I was just worried about her.
Not only is she creating life.
She's worried about your tools.
Okay, so you've done and what have you done? You've looked out the window. You've seen these guys nicking all your tools, which you obviously use for work.
Yeah, carpenter. Yeah, so everyday tools and a lot of money's worth. But so I just literally grabbed my keys and bolted down, which was probably the wrong thing to do at the time. But
no, your adrenaline's running.
Were they gone by the time you got there?
Oh, they were long gone. So
and they cleared you right out.
Yeah, got all my stuff.
Dude, that's
awful.
Absolutely devastating. So you've come back up, which is what meant to be one of the most important days of your life.
Yeah,
and you're just probably flat.
It was kind of hard to not think about that rather than think about Ash's, like worrying about Ash. But and all right. And
well, let's check in with Ash. Ash, how are you doing? Just quickly, Ash, how are you going as a new mum with a little bub?
I'm doing really good. Luckily, she's a good baby, so I don't think I would be able to have any sanity left after all of that happened. And unfortunately, Daniel's pop passed away the day after she was born as well. So it's been a really big ordeal. So thankfully, she's a good, peaceful baby after everything that happened.
Oh, you guys have been through so much. And you got little Grayson. How old's Grayson?
How old are you, Grayson?
He's 4, but he's turning 5, he told me.
Well, when I heard this, Dan, I was like, well, what can we kind of rally? Because we know the Central Coast community is a tight-knit one, and we thought, I'd love to be able to do something for you. Gina was the same. We were like, what can we do? We gave our mates at Mitre 10 Kincumber a call, and Matt's joined us in the studio at the moment. Morning,
hey, Matt.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thanks
thank you
for being
coming
here.
in. You heard Dan's story, and you were moved by it as well, weren't you, mate?
I was. I got the call. I could sympathise with Dan, someone that used to have tools in the back of the van, the lifeblood. That's what helps you keep going with your business.
Yeah. And it puts, that's putting food on the table.
Yeah, definitely,
it's your bread and butter.
livelihood, basically.
100%. And when you heard this, Matt, what did the team at Kincumber Mitre 10 want to do?
Well, we just wanted to offer you a little gift from Kincumber Mitre 10 just to help get you back on track. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Congratulations on Bub. Not a problem. You're part of the community. Yeah. That's just a little offering there.
Oh, that's very appreciative. Thanks heaps for that.
What have you got there, Dan? What have you got?
I think, what is it, $1,000 gift card?
$1,000 gift card.
Wow.
Should get me back on my feet.
Get you some tools and get you start getting back on your feet and get you working. And
thanks so much, guys.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And when you're around, drop in and have a chat.
Yeah,
we'd like to work with you.
You're a legend. Thanks heaps for that.
Oh, Dan, you had no idea about this, did you?
Oh, God, no. I didn't know what to expect.
You were so nervous coming in, weren't you?
I got told 5 minutes ago I was going on the air.
Community is a big part of what Kincumber Mitre 10 are about, isn't it, Matthew?
It is. Kincumber Mitre 10 has been around for a long time, invested in the community. We do love it. We love being able to help out where we can, and the community has really supported us over the years and in everything that we've done. So we're just very thankful that we're part of this community.
Yeah. Thanks heaps, guys.
Dan, what's the first thing you think you need to get whacked back in that toolbox?
Oh, probably my framing gun, a Pasload gun, but...
Yeah, well, you go see Matthew. Go down there at Kincumber Mitre 10 and they'll look after you, mate.
Yeah, thanks heaps, guys.
Our absolute pleasure.
So
and
welcome.
Big thank you to you too, Matthew, and the team at Mitre 10 Kincumber. We can't thank you enough.
Not a problem. Thanks for having me.
All the feels this morning.
Oh, Tears. How beautiful was that? What a gorgeous family.
Yeah, Dan
and there's
and
some
Ashley.
beautiful people in the world.
Absolutely, and those beautiful people are at Mitre 10 and Kincumber coming to the party with $1,000 for Matty there.
So
For
lovely.
Dan,
Helps,
sorry.
helps set him up, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, then they were just talking about he's going to a golf day
Yeah,
with them. Yeah.
It's having the best time.
Yeah.
Cutest kids in the world.
Oh, how cute.
But can you
Lucky
just
girl.
put yourself in that position for a minute? Like, it is the biggest thing that happens in your life, right?
That's
at that
right.
time. If you're having kids and that's something you want to do, then you're in that situation. Your wife is in labour. And you look out and your livelihood's being stolen out the back of your truck.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like, it just must be such a bizarre feeling to go through because
Such a
you've
high.
got such a high and then
Yeah.
such a low, and then you've got to bounce back and
Yeah.
be there for Ashley,
Yeah.
giving birth to your daughter.
Yeah.
Like, I just can't believe it. But yeah, those two, Matt from Kincumber Mitre 10 and Dan, are having a good chat and they're
Yeah.
being looked after really
That's
nicely,
lovely,
which is
isn't
great.
it?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Good people in
lovely.
the world.
The Gina and Matty Podcast.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.